SEC, SEC, SEC.
Okay, yes, we know. A lot of y'all out there are sick of hearing that chant, but most of those who use the word y'all are not. Besides, y'all do remember January's national title game, right?
Alabama or the field.
Georgia fans think they're back in that championship game. The ACC is wide open.
Keep your seatbelt on.
The Heisman race should be one of the best ever.
There's going to be a star that pops up in college football that no one's expecting.
When Georgia won the Natty in January, they became the 6th different SEC team to win it all since the BCS playoff era began in 1998. They're also the SEC's 13th national champion since 2003. And since 2003, the conference has never gone more than 3 years without a team hoisting college football's most coveted trophy. Meanwhile, the conference also had its 3rd straight Heisman winner and had a dozen players taken in the first round of the NFL draft. The point is, the SEC is really good at football. But how good will they be this year? And who will be the goodest? At SEC Media Days in July, everyone had so many questions about Alabama and Georgia that even the coaches of the other 12 teams got sick of questions about Alabama and Georgia.
Well, like Kirby Smart used to say, sometimes you come up here and just end up talking about Alabama. So our first question somehow is about Nick Saban. So that's pretty usual.
But the reality is that the teams who have faced off in the postseason 5 times in the last 10 years are expected to do it again. Revenge-seeking Bama brings back not 1, but 2 Heisman Trophy contenders. Quarterback Bryce Young seeks to become only the 2nd back-to-back winner of the Stiff Arm Trophy. Meanwhile, quarterback destroyer Will Anderson has already said that he wants to be the 2nd defender to win it. Georgia lost a stunning 8 starters off of last year's historic defense, but more than half the offense is back, including walk-on turned folk hero Stetson Bennett IV, he of the country club name and the national championship ring. In case you've been off planet this summer, let us remind you that Jimbo Fisher, the coach of the team that is considered to be the biggest threat to Alabama's reign over the SEC West, also ended up in a WWE-esque spat with the Tide head coach and also his former boss.
Some people think they're God. Go dig into how God did his deal. You may find out about a guy that a lot of things you don't want to know.
Sharp words aside, Texas A&M did shock Bama with a 41-38 win in College Station, and Fisher did become the first Saban apprentice to finally beat the master. The Aggies will be powered by running back Devon Achane and a defensive line packed with young 5-star arrivals. But they all need to learn how to follow up big wins. After the Bama victory, they lost 2 of their last 3 games. Beyond A&M and Bama, the eyes of the quarterbacks of the SEC West will also be nervously monitoring another loaded defensive unit over in Fayetteville, Arkansas. The Hogs linebackers. Remember Barry Odom, the former Missouri head coach, the former all-star linebacker himself, now oversees a group led by he of the greatest name in college football.
Oh goodness. Oh. Bumper Poole just put a bump on Sean Clifford. That was more than a bump.
From Lane Kiffin's Tennessee golf ball collection to Mike Leach's history lectures, and Sam Pittman yelling,
Yes, sir!
to Brian Kelly's fake Southern accent.
It's a great night to be a Tiger.
The SEC West is unbeatable when it comes to football entertainment and sideline entertainment. And yes, that also includes the perpetual soap opera that is Auburn football. Heads up, War Eagle. Brian Harsin survived the coup, and he and running back Tank Bigsby say they have focused their frustration into preparation. Over in the East, if anyone's ready to take a bite out of the dogs, it's going to be a group of cats. Remember when Kentucky football was an SEC afterthought? That's no longer the case. Mark Stoops' squad has earned double-digit wins 2 of the last 4 seasons and won 4 straight bowl games. Tennessee was Earth's most entertaining 7-win team in 2021, and Josh Heupel's second season only looks to push the ball down the field even faster, led by QB Hendon Hooker and wideout Cedric Tillman.
Hooker, one-on-one coverage, caught! Touchdown, Tennessee!
Also ahead of rebuild schedule is South Carolina, who went bowling in Shane Beamer's first year. And down in Gainesville, the buzz is back, thanks to the arrival of former Saban assistant turned Raging Cajun winning coach, Billy Napier. Yes, the East has long been leased, but it doesn't feel like that will last much longer. So, will someone actually crash the Tide and Bulldog postseason party? Or will the SEC superpowers once again meet in Atlanta in December with their eyes on yet another pair of college football playoff invitations? We have no idea how it will all go down, but we definitely know the background noise that it will go down to. Say it with me now, y'all. SEC. Don't forget to watch all of the games during Xfinity Kickoff Week on ESPN and ABC.